What's up, Knights? It's theDABTAB here, and welcome back to Achieve Survival. And if you can't hear it already, I'm a little bit knackered because of a very weird school day and having gone to the store, which I haven't really done in a long time. And when I say the store, it's one that is a bit far away. This also means I haven't really planned anything for today because I haven't really had time to do anything. Just before I started recording now, I just made sure the farm was done and stuff, and I killed some cows so that I made some more bookshelves. And because of that, I know there's at least one thing I can do, and that is to see what I get from a level 30 enchantment on a diamond sword, just because why the hell not? I mean, I have a levels, I have a lapis. Oh, but I need to okay, so I can't. Still need to have level 30 in order to try it. Okay. Now I get it. So then I will save that till when I get level 30. But there's one of two possibilities that I would want to do today. One is to strip mine so that I can continue with the rail cart thing. The other one is so that I can or the other one is so that the other one is to go to the Nether, which I can do. My iron arm is pretty good. The only thing is I don't know where I will end up, which means it may be a good place, it may be a bad place, it may be a place where I have no real thing to say about it. Where I would want to end up is in a Nether fortress, because thus I can get blaze powder and stuff, or blaze rods, so I can make additional things, and I can find nether wart, soul sand, and also some other stuff, and hopefully chests with good things in them. But I don't know. I really do not know what to do. Because strip mining is good if you want stuff, but it will take so damn long, and just look at all the rabbits I currently have. And some of them aren't even grown. And if you still think this is a lot of cows, believe me, there were more. I just killed a bunch of them and got 31 leather, which was enough to make all the books and bookshelves and stuff. I don't want to have to do with a farm today, it's so much. Let's do this. Let's start with strip mining, and after that we'll see what happens. Because I don't really have a plan as stated, I just so tired. So I just want to do something chill. And of course, if I run into a mine shaft or a place like this, or a dungeon of some form, I will of course share my experience. I'm very much aware that I did not do that when I fixed for after the... not the latest episode, the one before that. But that was just because I didn't think about it. I will do it the next time though. And add it as a little extra episode, or maybe the next episode instead. But yeah, so that's what I've been thinking. Also, I want to apologize for something. You might have already seen it in the description of the latest video. First of all, I wanted to apologize that I did not put up anything on Wednesday, because normally I put up every day of the week except for Saturday and Sunday, because that are my break days along with a bit of my recording days, or the Sunday is at least. And this Wednesday I was just, for some reason, had very weird day rhythm thing, like from Sunday to Monday, or that night I only slept for half an hour, and the next day for some reason, or from 6 o'clock on the afternoon or evening, whatever you want to call it, I slept from what was it? I slept from around 6 p.m. to... How long did I actually sleep? From 6 p.m. to... Hello? From 6 p.m. and then 24 hours forward, which basically means I literally slept for a day. Well, back and forth a little bit. And after that, my day rhythm was just messed up completely. On Wednesday, for example, I thought that I was going to wake up and after that record a video and then edit it slightly and put it up. But what happened instead was I fell asleep completely and woke up around 1 p.m. and thought, well, this is a bummer. So that's the reason as to why there were no video that day. Nothing really that I can do about it now. At least I put one extra up yesterday, which is all fine and dandy. Hopefully. To me it is, at least. And I now need some extra coal since I have to smelt so much iron that I will eventually run out. And currently I've spoken all the time, which is a good thing, but also bad because it kinda means I don't really have space to edit. Which might mean this might either be really, really dull or just something else. As I say, this will be strip mining for the entire day. So there won't, or for as much as I can bother. And I don't want to sneeze again, because last time after I sneezed, my microphone got messed up, and I have no idea why. Because now it's good, I think. It was good when I test recorded just before this. But I do not know how it sounds right now. I think it sounds good. Okay, you will notice it either way. So yeah. Sorry about that too, because I don't really know what happened. I just sneezed and then for some reason the microphone decided, well, you are not going to be sounding any good after this, so fuck off. And basically took a dump. So yeah. This week's been weird all in all. So shit happens. Statements so true that you don't really know how... I don't know what I was going to say with that, but at least I think you understand what I was trying to say. It would also be nice if I could get to level 30 in this episode, because that would mean that I would be able to get the level 30 enchantment on the diamond sword and hopefully get something like looting or something. Or maybe I'll enchant the bow, actually. I haven't tried to enchant one yet. And getting infinity would be pretty sweet. And then, of course, getting more diamonds would be pretty swell as well. Just so that I actually can get a few more pieces or better pieces of armor and stuff. But iron I will have to take everything off now. Just because of that bloody achievement. The only good thing about it is that iron is pretty abundant. The thing that is rarer is gold, which I also do need if I want to make more booster tracks, which I do. Because since it's a kilometer, I think I've like done a third, which is what I think a mile is, or at least I know a mile is a bit more than a kilometer. But what is it actually? It's like, you know, when you are okay, it's maybe it's the speed of sound. That's how long the distance I have been able to put out rail carts for. And with that, I basically say, when you count seconds, say, when a lightning strike has happened, and you want to know when the thunder is and like how far it actually did strike. Basically, when you count, you should count every second as it is traveling in the speed of sound. And the speed of sound is like 3,000, no, not 3,000, 346 or 64 or something. So 3 seconds is a kilometer, more or less. And that's how you should count when you're counting for the thunder and lightning distance. But apart from that, nothing really. I don't know what I was going to say with that. I'm a little bit tired, as I said, so I'm just going to say stuff, and stuff will happen, and I will continue forward. I will skip this call because I cannot be bothered with it. Which y-axis 12, okay, so this doesn't matter if I go down one here. But I do need a torch, there we are. So basically what's happened today is just that I had a lesson at school, or at the university that I'm currently studying at. And there were a few things I did not expect to happen today, so I'm a little bit tired because of that, because it was a little bit draining what happened. At least I have some ideas I can share with my brother later, whenever he gets back from being home. And then I mean home, because he and I are actually studying at the same university, however he is studying a different line or course or whatever you're going to say than I am. So that's basically that. It's a bit nice though to have a relative that close, because say for Christmas, if you can't pay or don't really want to travel home, nothing against the family, it's just the money and all that stuff. You need to be able to afford stuff at home as well. But anyway, it's still nice to have some form of relative up here, and being my brother that I'm real close with, I feel that's a pretty nice thing. And we have fun, so eating some form of Christmas dinner. We ate too much last year, or we bought too much, I could say, just because we were planning like, oh, we're going to have smoked salmon, we're going to have fresh pasta, potatoes for him, maybe meatballs and other stuff, like we usually do when we're at home, and we just bought too much, and we did not realize this until after. So we had leftovers for a few days, but it's all good. We have at least learned from that mistake, which means we will not be buying that much this year. We will still be buying a lot, but not that much. Because that would be a little bit silly. I was going to say I can hear lava here, and it was right here. Okay, there's something that way. How about this way? Torch. There's more gold and iron, but no diamonds so far, which is a shame. No, I do not want to sneeze. If I sneeze, my microphone might go weird again. God dang it, nose. Stop it. It's annoying to me. If you wonder about my voices and about how I pronounce stuff, I just whenever I'm home or whenever I want to do anything, I just do a little voice whenever I feel like it, because voices are fun to do, even if they may sound a bit weird, or if it's that I'm just trying out an accent and actually suck at it. Because I'm not saying I am the best English-speaking Swede that exists. I don't really believe there is one. But... oh. You sneaky little buggers. But I enjoy doing a good voice every now and again. I do not trust this. I can trust it now. I did not want to lose that! Oh Jesus! That could have gone really bad. Luckily it didn't. Let's see what I can find this away. But so yeah, so voices. You might... no, you haven't actually heard it yet, because when I was playing as the Kraken in Evolve, I, for some reason, decided, oh wait, I'm going to do a voice now just because I am the monster. And it sounded a bit weird, even to me. When I was actually doing it, it sounded fine. It sounded pretty cool, maybe even. But as soon as I listened to it, I was like, well, that wasn't the greatest, maybe. Because it just sounded weird and... not sure about fitting. Might have fitted, but it was really weird. But yeah. I'm a guy who likes to do voices and likes to speak English because English is superior, in my own honest opinion. The language, that is. But yeah, let us continue upon this strip miny thingies. Oh, you will have to go to the other side, mister. There we are. I found 4 diamonds so far, which is pretty good. I would need fortune, however, on a diamond pick. That would be nice. That way I can get even more, because I think it is like if you use fortune on a diamond, you have if you have fortune free, that is, you have a chance to get between 1 and I think it's 5 diamonds every time. Or is it 4? I don't know actually. And this pick will break any second now. Any second. Not so far, and we have reached another cave with lapis. That is good, now that I actually do need it. Sorry, Martin Littlewood, but lapis is not useless anymore. Which means that everyone should be using it. And everyone knows why. There we are. I also need the... there, it broke. Next one's efficiency. What? 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 I just picked the... I'm not complaining, it's just weird. I picked it up and I put it there. And as soon as I exited, it threw up another of the exact same. What? Okay, I have an additional iron pick now with... no, I don't. Okay, screw that. I was going... I think you know what I was going to say there. But... that just happened. Never seen that bug before, actually. Oh well. That's interesting. That was a lot of lapis. That was one weird bug. I just thought I had two. I was like, what the hell? How did I get another pickaxe? My tiredness and stuff. Need to travel this anyway. I actually started watching new anime thanks to my brother the other day. Because animes are actually good for people who are like, oh, animes, they're like, oh, so weird. It's like, oh, Japanese people are speaking so weird. We speak weird to them too, so your point is invalid. But that is not the point I'm trying to make. It's like, animes are just like any other TV show. And I found some sort of water spring. But literally, animes are just like any other type of show. Because you could almost say that if you dislike shit. Not if you dislike shit, but I'm not sure really who likes shit to begin with. But as I was going to say, if you would say, for instance, you would watch The Simpsons, that is a cartoon. Really, what is the difference between The Simpsons or Family Guy or any other American show that is a TV show that is animated? What is the difference between it and normal animes? Apart from the fact that it's from Japan. It's the same also like The Legend of Korra. It's an anime, basically, that is just from the US, and it's really, really good. So what is the difference if you're watching it with something that is coming from Japan? It's the same thing, it's still a show, and it's still pretty good if you like it. If you don't, then you don't, but if you like it, it's just like any other show. Not everyone will like it, but those who do, do. And you don't really have to blame them for it or complain that, oh, animes suck and stuff. So that's a little rant, but anyway, animes that I have been watching now is, of course, my current favorite. Before it was Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but currently my favorite is Fairy Tail. And just so you are aware, not fairy tale as in fairy tale. This is really weird to describe in English. It's easier to say from English to Swedish. But it's not fairy tale as in, say, something you read to a child that has like a story. It's fairy tale as in the tale of a fairy, or the tale of a lizard, or something. That's the kind of tale we're speaking of. And it's really good, in my honest opinion, since, as I said, I have been watching it for quite some time. That was all of that lost. God dang it. It seems to be opening up into a bigger cave. This is a good thing. But yeah, Fairy Tail, and it's a really good show, and I really like it. Up to, I think it's around 200 episodes now, whereas currently the current arc is made up because if I find an anime good, I mean really good, I read the manga as well, just because I want more of a story and stuff. So I read the manga, and currently the act or arc that is in the anime is only in the anime. It wasn't in the manga, and they've done so twice before. First they did it with an arc called the Daphne arc, which was about a crazy girl, scientist person, who wanted to create an artificial dragon, because dragons exist in this world, because magic does, so why the hell not? And because she saw one when she was little, and ever since then she wanted to see another one, and used the main character Natsu Dragneel to power the dragon thing. And that almost destroyed the hometown of the guild called Fairy Tail, which is called Magnolia. I mean, the hometown of Fairy Tail is called Magnolia. That was one of the arcs, and it was really short. It was like 5 or 7 at maximum episodes. And then there was the arc about some clock that involved basically all the main characters yet again, and the return of an old enemy and a new place that has never been heard of before, I think, and never will again or something. Oh shit. And I think it's time to head back. So yeah. And then it's this arc that is about something like one of the main characters called Lucy Heartphilia, her celestial spirits, which is another type of magic where you use keys to summon a spirit to fight for you. And the celestial spirits are based on the celestial signs such as Sagittarius, Aries, etc. And for some reason they're rebelling and want freedom, which is like something that we can get in 7 days or something when they die. I'm not sure really how many days it was. It was a weird thing, and that is what they're doing right now. It's okay. I'm not sure what to think of the opening really, because I enjoyed the one before that a bit more, and I really look forward to the next arc, just because I already know what it is. But so yeah, that's one of the animes I am currently watching. What else am I watching? I'm watching Akatsuki no Yona, which also is called Yona of the Red Dawn or something like that, or Princess of the Red Dawn. And it's also a good show. Just been about like 5-ish, 4 or 5 episodes currently. And I found that one good too, actually. Even if I found the first episode like being like, I need to watch the second one too. And after the second one, I was like, okay, I need to continue with this. Read the manga, it's really bloody good. And for some reason they haven't added all the chapters in English yet, so I'm a little bit sad, because I do not understand everything in Japanese, or basically nothing. So that's a thing I did. But the anime I currently am watching, and that my brother introduced me to, is called Nanatsu no Taisai, or The 7 Deadly Sins. And its opening is okay at least, but its ending song is fucking amazing. And the show itself is pretty good, I must say. I enjoy it, and it's raining. God dang it. And I just realized something. Hello, Belle! I haven't said hello to you today. And I do not remember if I did that last episode, but yeah. And I just realized, due to the fact that I've been speaking so bloody much, I have given myself really little work. Because it basically means I don't really have to edit anything. Because since I'm basically speaking to you all of the time, I don't really have a reason to edit it. Because the editing part is just so that the editing part is just so that there's no dead time, like there is nothing but the sound of silence, now whatever that is. That's something we went through in school today. How do you make silence in a radio show thingy? Because in a radio, the pure sin, you could almost say, in radio is radio silence. With other words, airing, nothing. If you're on a station that should be airing all the time, that is. But anyway, I am considering... Do I have enough for that though? 12... Hold on. You need... 3, 3, 2, 2... No, I need 2 more. Alrighty then. Let's do this. Oh, I had more iron, that's good. But I need to get back down really quickly because I want to do something. As I said in the beginning of the episode, I didn't really have a plan, and currently all I've done, don't sneeze now, all I've done now is speaking about stuff that I just speak of when I want to chill and when I want to ask you stuff and stuff. Yeah, whatever, that made sense or not. But in the beginning I said strip mine or maybe going to the Nether. So I was at least considering that at least we could, in this episode, go to the Nether but not really do anything in there, just see what there is and maybe explore it next week. That could be something we could do. Because then next week on Monday we will either be continuing with what we're doing now if I haven't prepared anything, or we will be making the Rayleigh thing, or try to finish it for as long as we can, or we will stick to the Nether and just be there and do stuff. Like trying to find a Nether fortress of some description. Or maybe go to a completely different location and build a completely new Nether portal so that I end up somewhere else. That could be interesting too, actually. Meaning making a Nether portal in the Nether somewhere and using that to go somewhere else. You could use some andesite. Anything else? I need a flint and steel actually, in order to light the fire. So there we are, and now I want to make a room for this somewhere. Let's see. I already have a plan for what I want to do with this place later. So I need to place this. I could actually place it in here, maybe. That might work. I want to sleep first. I know it is raining, so mobs will not die, but usually after you have slept in this game, the rain stops to be. And I now know what I will do when this is finished, after I have maybe edited. I don't think I will edit. I think this will go up immediately, which shouldn't really be a problem. But yeah, we shall dig in here. Wait, don't I have a spade? Yeah, I do. We shall dig in here and make ourselves a little Nether portal. Not sure for how far in I will actually go with this, but this should suffice. And I need to change this because this will annoy the shit out of me. This will work better. I could hear cows walking. I was thinking like, what the hell are those footsteps? Because they sound really loud for some weird reason. But yeah, there we go. And let's see, 2 on this side. Need 1 up in the roof. And then let's go 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's stuff. I don't really remember what I said last. Why is a spider falling outside? Was it on top of me and just was like, I don't want to live anymore. Seriously, can you hear that? What the hell is it doing? I can hear you, I just don't know what the hell you are doing. And I will have to fix this up at a later date, because currently I cannot be asked. Let's see. I'll do that and that and that and that and that. I didn't actually need 14 pieces, I only needed 10, but I wanted to look pretty. Should I expand the room or something? Which I probably will do at some point. But not currently. Just to make things look pretty. There we are. And for the portal itself, if you've never made a nether portal before, this is how you do it. 10 or 14 pieces in this shape. These blocks need to exist, the corners do not. And then you use a flint and steel to light it. Seriously, what's up with that spider? Anyway, and the site. That's because I will be exploring a little bit. And let's go! Into the nether! We need to go deeper, is the achievement called. And where do I spawn? Okay. It's a pretty open area, I can hear ghasts already. Glowstone in its abundance, and nether quartz, which, if I remember correctly, is a really quick way to actually gain levels. I would just quickly want to see how true that is. Sure, you get XP for every piece that you mine. Oh my god, what does this have on it? Efficiency 2, no wonder. I find it really weird how quickly I went through Netherrack. Just look at this. Oh, that was funny. I'm not sure why, but it just was. That was one click, look at this. Now I'm holding. I've never experienced that before, because I actually have never done this with a efficiency 2 pick. In survival, at least. So that's interesting. You I will not harm, because you will kick the shit out of me. Most probably. I just wanted to rid the fire, and for some reason I destroyed the entire thing. Soon, I will at least be able to finish this episode with an enchanted diamond sword? Maybe? I can hear you, Ghost, but I doth not care of you. There you are! If you start shooting, I do care of you, because I do not want to get murdered. I don't have any armor for blast protection and stuff, and I need like 1 or 2 more pieces of quartz. That's a question too. Why does 2 things so far in the nether end with orts? Nether warts, nether quartz. Why? And this will become a bit of a pain if you don't know what I'm talking about. As I said before, I'm going to need to find myself a nether fortress for things such as... God dang it. For things such as the blazes that will give me blaze powder and other stuff. Hello, neighbors. Okay, I need to do this actually so that I do not remember. Yes, I will not remember this, but so that I do remember. And if I remember correctly, the ghasts can only destroy blocks that are native to the Nether. Which is always a good thing, in my own opinion. And also the reasoning as to why I'm using andesite. My draw distance is not too far, because I do not want it to lag. But... there's soul sand at least. Not sure if I saw that before, but at least it's there. But I do not see a Nether fortress as of yet. Which sucks. That was a really bad voice. But it really does suck. And I realized something right now. I'm not sure why I didn't realize it earlier. But using my pickaxe on the Nether rack might be its undoing, because since it is being, or basically taking the Nether rack as if it was butter, it is also used up like if it was butter, or something like that. But yeah, I will not delve any deeper currently, because I do not know if there actually is a fortress in this direction. And since I basically have spoken or something like that for the entirety of this episode, I do not feel like editing it. And that's also because I'm tired as fuck. So this episode might be really long, because as I said, I do not take any timer anymore, so it might be up to 40 minutes, or maybe even 50, or maybe even an hour. I will not have a dang clue. Where the f did I come from? I think it was over here, even. I really have that load. I thought my hunger was up. But yeah, so we will go back to the normal world, and we shall enchant with a level 30 enchantment that what's an diamond? That diamond sword that I made in the beginning of the episode. And we shall see what fancy shit we can get from it, or if the gods of luckiness and stuff are not with me. So let us return. Boop. Thanks for that. Oh, there's the spider that wanted to kill himself. Hello. Actually, what are you doing? And boop. Well, he succeeded in killing himself. Good job, spider. Don't kill yourselves. Just saying that it's not a thing that one should be doing, because there is no reason for it. But yes, it is time for the diamond sword to be enchanted with a level 3, no, with a 3-piece lapis, but a level 30. Knockback 2? Please, please, do not allow it to be only knockback 2 at 30 levels with 3 pieces of lapis. If it is, this will suck. Please, 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 and smite 4. I'm good against everything except for skeletons, maybe? So that could do, actually. Yeah, maybe I can do an achievement, actually, if I can find something quickly. Or a zombie quickly, because I don't think smite only works on undead stuff. Which means it's hello spoilers, you will be very angry with me soon, but with zombies and skeletons. I'd like to preferably... Hello. preferably find a zombie, if I could. Because there is an achievement where you have to deal 9 hearts of damage in one swing. And I think it might be doable now with Smite. If not, I need to get Sharpness. Which I have not gotten once yet. There's a zombie. There. If you do not remember episode 6, the bloody check-in episodes, and they were right bloody here! Oh my god. Clock on, but you suck. You really... Thanks for the eggs, I guess, but... You could have told me sooner you were this bloody close. God damn it. Where did that zombie go? Oh, there he is. Hello. Overkill achievement get. So 2 achievements in this episode. One is going to the nether. The other is dealing 9 hearts of damage in, or at least 9 hearts of damage in one swing. Yeah. I don't think these get dealt anything from it. At least the knockback is good for the creepers. But otherwise, I'm not so sure. But anyway, that was basically that. A long episode that is unedited, as I have stated so many times right now. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Night salute to you. I'm going to bed really soon, because I'm bloody tired. Have a good one, Knights. I'll see you next time.